Hey gamers, Cam here. Today we're doing a little deck tech with my personal favorite deck, Kefka Court Mage. Now this deck I've been working on for a couple of years now, and as you can tell it's a Grixis color pie, which means it is red, blue, and black. Now Grixis color pie is generally known for turbo, but this deck operates in the mid-range in between Rogsai and Blue Farm. This deck's main weaknesses happen to be cradle decks and decks that go wide on creatures. So we play cards like Fire Magic and Curse Totem to keep those decks at bay. Our main win cons are very compact and efficient in Thassa's Oracle, Demonic Consultation, or Tainted Pact, and LED, Breach, and Brain Freeze. We try to keep our combos compact so that we can take advantage of our burst card draw and our tutors to try to find our A+B and get the game over with. This deck packs a ton of interaction because we want to push the game out to the mid-range and we want to be able to protect our wins. Now, if our wins happen to get exiled on a risky play like a Demonic Consultation or a Tainted Pact, or maybe somebody Mindbreak traps us, we have alternate win cons in Demonic Betrayal and Praetor's Grasp so we can steal our opponent's wins. I've been experimenting with a few cards in this deck to help with the protection, like Malevolent Hermit, and a few others like Defense Grid. We've also been experimenting with a few cards in this deck like Grinding Station to help us get to our wins quicker, and Chromatic Star as well to make Grinding Station turns more efficient. This deck is made to try to get wins quickly, but can also be pushed out later into the mid-range like we mentioned before. And the benefit of playing this over Rogsai is one, you don't get all the Rule 0 hate, where everybody has to mulligan down to interaction to stop you. And two, we have a backup plan to fall back on. We still do use cards like Necropotence and Ad Nauseam, but those cards are not generally our main game plan, and we can always fall back on Kefka for card draw if we get blown out by one of those. This deck is very resilient, but can also operate very quickly, so opponents are forced to respect it. This deck is my favorite deck because I love playing turbo, but I also like having a contingency plan to fall back on like Kefka. Our main goal is to get an early Rhystic Study, Necropotence, Ad Nauseam, Fish, or my favorite, a turn 1 or turn 2 Kefka. If we're able to land a turn 1 or turn 2 Kefka, it's very backbreaking for the whole table, and the discard makes up for the fact that we don't have silence effects to protect our wins. If our opponent's hands are empty, it's just as good as a silence effect. The card draw and discard helps us break parity with the table. While they're discarding as well as us, we're generally drawing more than we discard. This is why early game Kefka is backbreaking for the table. This deck is my favorite deck, and I really have enjoyed putting a lot of time and work into it. I do have a primer online, so if you guys want to check it out, make sure you check out Camtastic on Moxfield. Again, I've put a lot of time, effort into this deck. As you can tell, it is a little bit shiny and blinged out. That's because it's my favorite, and I love this deck very much, and I can plan on continuing grinding tournaments with it until the near future. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll catch you guys on the next deck tech.